Now, there are different levels. Obviously, you have the shadows, you have your midtones, and you have your highlights. This is a really harsh highlight that I have here. I'm going to create a new layer, drag it to the bottom here. I'm going to call it skin. And then I'm going to start painting in the skin tone using the pen tool. And from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that path and place it on a layer for skin. On the other side here, I have the more of the shadow tones there. So what I'll do is the same type of thing. I'll take that same color that I'm working with, but I'm going to add another layer to that. And I'm going to add that over to the other parts of the shadow tones as well. And then I'm going to add some to the ears as well. And with regard to the lower part of the neck here, what I'm going to do is the same type of thing. Make it a little bit darker because as you can see there's a shadow there that shows, and there's also a line there as well as far as outline, so perhaps I'll do both of those. I'll go to the outline first, just finalizing out the bottom of the portion of the neck here. Okay, and then from there what I want to do is I want to add a little bit more on the highlight side of things. I think I'm going to adjust a little bit on the face here, but what I'll do is on the highlight side of things, I'm going to make sure that I cover at least this portion here, and I'm not really worried about exactly which tone I'm going to use yet, but I'm just kind of defining where I'm going to have that highlight kind of take place because it is quite pronounced on this image, and I don't necessarily want to use it as much as they did in the actual picture, but I do know that I want to have that highlight obviously there. And I think with the ear, I think I'll make it cover a little bit of the ear as well, and then come back up to the top. And now that I've done that, now I can go ahead back over to my shape and define what highlight color I want to use. And from there I can select that and go to my eyedropper and kind of audition what color I want to use. And I think that could work really well for what it is that I want. There's still some adjustments that I'll need to make on that, but I think that might be what works best for me. I can still play around with this much more, but I'm liking what I have here. And of course there's many more details, there's more things you can do as far as for the contour of the face and such like that, but I think at this point I'm pretty satisfied with what I have. And if I were to remove the template, I can see that this is the final that I have of the image. And of course if I were to look at everything else with the exception of that, then I can see that this was the original image. I just did an option click that allows me to reveal that layer one over the other. Now is it an exact replica? No, but it is indeed a digital portrait. Okay, and I have this to my liking. Everything is all set. I may want to add more detail as far as contour and stuff like that. There's always more that can be added to it, but I'm pretty satisfied with what I have. So now the next step is going to be exporting it. I have the project already saved as Adobe Illustrator document, as you can see from the tab here, but at the same time what I want to do is I want to make sure that I have the proper components already still on the board. So I'll remove the template, and on the outlines layer I had the group of the information there, so I'm going to turn that off as well. And then from there I'll save the document, and I'll go to file, and I'm going to export as, and this is going to allow me to export that PNG, digital portrait.png, and I can see that now the image here that I have it cropped out to the portion I have here. I'm going to click OK, and there I have it as far as my digital portrait I've created inside of Adobe Illustrator. What we've done today is we've used a raster image as the source, and we created a vector self-portrait using the tools in Adobe Illustrator. Hopefully you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope it's been quite beneficial. Wishing you the best as you continue to create digital masterpieces. I look forward to connecting with you in the next tutorial.
Hi everyone, thanks for watching. Click the link in the description below to explore more free online professional development on the Adobe Education Exchange, and click the link on screen to subscribe to the channel for more videos.